Okay, so we've hit start record. We're doing a little AMA. I'm gonna read out the questions, so don't even trip. If you haven't already joined the Jam Discord, you know how it is. But our first question was, if you had to move to another country, what would be your country of choice? Somewhere in Europe. I don't know Europe well enough, but I would go for something with good internet and somewhere that doesn't get as hot as Australia. Maybe even Tassie. Tassie was actually beautiful. I want to move to Australia. Bad luck. Are you one sexy motherfucker? I can't answer that, Vudo. That's for you to decide. Yeah, it clipped like 22. I assumed it was meant to be that thing. Anyway, all right. So I'll be starting from the top of the AMA questions. Now, I can't show you on screen. Well, I could, but it'd be farting around. But I'll just read them out anyway. It's nice and easy. So, let's start at the top. Jam Chris says, "Hi Nergy, big fan. What was going through your mind when you did this iconic pose, and why are you torturing us making this tier 3 emote on Twitch?" Now, he's talking about the Nergus eyes. He's talking about that emote. It's me in a hood, big old jacket, just going like this. And what I was thinking was, we were doing a little photo shoot in... Where were we? In PLE Computers store in Heatherton, I think it is. But yeah, we went in there, and I was like, "Oh, I'll do like a Clark Kent sort of thing." So I had my Nergus 12 shirt because I was Nergus 12 back then. Oh, what a loser! I covered it completely, didn't I? Yep. I don't. How's the? I don't know where. Anyway, yes, I had my shirt underneath the jacket, and I was gonna go, "Oh yeah, I'm Clark Kent, like wearing glasses," and then I was gonna take the glasses off, jacket off, and be all Superman, Nergus 12. But he opted for me going like this, looking like a dunce, and so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make that an emote. And because Chris loved it so much, I was like, I'll make it my tier 3 emote because it's good for you. But he didn't tier 3 sub. Rip my life. Okay, next question. Vivo Inferno asks, "Hi Nergy, will my trap tower be making clip of the week?" All right. Look, the powers that be will decide that one. It was a pretty good trap kill win though. It was very, very nice. Yeah, I was proud of you. I think it should. I think it should make clip of the week, let's be honest. Can I ask anything like anything? It's called Ask Me Anything, Em. So go for it. Move to New Zealand, it's way better. Probably is, honestly. Okay, next question is from Dynasty. Says, "Hey Nergy, big fan. Can you please sign my forehead? If I meet you, I'll sign your forehead, sure. I've been in your stream a couple of times and I love you." Ooh. Alright, that's a big one. That's a big one. Next up, Magus plays games, or Magus? I think it'd be Magus. We'll go with hard G because Nergus. Magus. Yeah. Says, "Hey Nergy, how do you think it's best to deal with self-esteem issues related to streaming?" I'd need a little more context coming into that question. Because it depends what sort of self-esteem it is. But how is it best to deal with self-esteem issues related to streaming? Do what you're comfortable with, honestly. Don't like put yourself out. Don't make yourself uncomfortable because it'll be obvious to the people watching you if you're not enjoying what you're doing or if you don't feel comfortable doing what you're doing. But yeah, I mean, that's a hard question to answer without a little more info. If it's like body image, I mean, what you got to do is you got to be proud of who you are. It's not hard. You just got to own it. You are like, let's be honest. I look like a frog in a sock, smacked on the concrete a few times. But I still stream because I know this is what my face looks like. And you just have to deal with it. If people don't like what they see on your stream, like physically, fuck them. Pardon my French, but fuck them. Doesn't matter what they think. We still love you. M asked in chat, Can you sing anywhere in my dreams? I see you, I feel you. No, I cannot. Sorry. Sorry about that one. Voodoo, I'm not even going to read that. You can see it in chat, but I'm not going to read that. Because that's inappropriate. Bouncy asks, hi Nergy. Did you feel as intimate as I did when you graciously shared your honey chicken with me at PAX? Was the feeling mutual? Now, to give you a little, to colour in that picture for you, Bouncy, Spag, I can't even remember who else was there. Myself, Tusi, a couple of people were going to, oh, by the way, banging tune. That's a Nergus banger right there. We were going to PAX this year. No, last year. The last PAX. We were going to PAX and we'd had a couple of drinks, right? We shared some honey chicken. We did the whole Lady and the Tramp thing, slurping up the spaghetti. Oh, whoops. It was mutual. I enjoyed it as much as you did, b-boy. Anyway, moving on from that. Okay, Jam Chris asks, round 2. Read it. Voodoo said, sign my tit right on the nip. I mean, if I ever meet you, Voodoo, I will. Because you've supported the shit out of this stream. If I ever met you, I will. Alright? I'll right on it. I don't care. I'll do it. I mean, that's the most sacred moment two guys can have together, except sharing a kebab roll in Sweden without cutlery. Woo! Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was intimate. It was beautiful. Okay, so Chris asks, number 1, favorite event you have been to? Okay. My favorite event. I've got to say, going to IEM Sydney last year that was a good experience. I met a lot of faces. I ran into Creator there. Hung out with Twisty a bit. Got to hang out with Tusi, with Chris. I also met... who did I meet? Super Angry Bro, Pixel, Spixel. Ran into Fizzy. I'm probably forgetting people, but it was a good crew. Oh yeah, hung out with Louie Mitch, old mate Nano. Yeah, and basically, I've never been good at first-person shooters. Gonna be straight with you. They were playing CS, and they're damn good at it. Apparently, I missed the biggest day, but the crowd. That crowd was off chops. They were hilarious too, by the way. People getting kicked out left and right for doing shoeies. And then, yeah, there was just so many shenanigans. Great event. Went out drinking. And then came back the next day. I did a little stream from there. It was good fun. It was actually a really good event. And I'm definitely going back this year. I can't remember when it is. So I should probably start booking flights and stuff. So that I don't have to catch an Uber home alone at like 4 a.m. But anyway, all right. The next question. So to answer that, IEM Sydney. It was a good one. Kebab rule. Okay, yeah. Number 2. Describe the reasoning and process or decisions behind your rebrand from Nergus12 to Nergy. Okay, so the reasoning behind it was... first and foremost, a couple of people thought my name was trying to be racist, and I was like, no, this is just the username that I've had forever. Another reason was I would get all these Turkish people coming into my stream all the time, and they would start speaking Turkish to me. I'm like, I don't speak Turkish. Why are you coming into my stream and speaking Turkish? And then I found out later on that Nergis is actually Turkish for like a specific type of flower, like a rose or something. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the flowers, but I ain't about that life, you know? So that helped. Also, lots of people would call me Nergis, hot, squishy little G, instead of a hard firm G, which it's Nergus or Nergy nowadays, not Nergy. And yeah, Nergies, exactly. And then the process and decision making behind it. So part of it came down to whether or not I actually had the username that I wanted available. So I was just going to go Nerg, the Nerg. None of those were available. And I found Nergy. I was like, actually, no, Nergy works. Lots of people call me Nergy. Because people shorten Nergus 12 to Nergy anyway. So I was like, yep, that fits. People already call me that. And I don't want to be known as Nergus 12. I didn't want a number in my name. So I opted for that name. And then what about it? I went and talked to Mr. Mooshin on Twitter. M-O-U-S-H-N. Check out his stuff. I mean, Exhibit A. And yeah, I basically worked real close with him. Figured out what I wanted. Got some stuff made up. Oh yeah. And then yeah, the rebrand is basically just relaunching my stream, letting people know that I'm going the distance. I'm aiming for that partnership. So I mean, it came out amazing. Like just briefly, have a look at this. Look at that magic. Tell me that's not incredible. Some of the best work I've ever seen, but I'm so happy with how it came out. And so, yeah, basically the stream is, I'm selling a brand, really. And that brand is this letter right here. And so, yeah, link in the panel below the stream for designer. Exactly. Mooshin, what a champion. What else we got? Any more? But yeah, it was basically what I wanted to be, and then the way I wanted it all to look. I want to go for a theme, all that sort of stuff. Question number 3, any tips for streamers with bad internet? Now, some of you may not know. You may not know this, but old mate Nergy streams tethered off his phone's SIM card, right? I've got ADSL 2 Plus. I can't get cable. I physically can't get cable. I can't get anything better than ADSL 2 Plus. So I get like 1.5 down, 0.8 up, right? So 0.8 up gets you about 650 bitrate if you run nothing else at all. And 650, I used to stream on that. Now I used to play Hearthstone. I used to play Blood Bowl. Lots Pokemon. The thing is, with 650 bitrate, you don't have options. You have to play games that don't move a lot. Like a static screen like Hearthstone, card game, easy. You can make it look good. But then I updated to a better mobile phone plan, right? Better mobile phone plan. So now I get 1.5 up. Megabytes we're talking about. And so the speed I can put it at now, I can get about 1200, give or take. 1250 is the cap, actually. That's what my bitrate is set at. So the stream you're watching now, 1250 bitrate. A lot of people are like, oh, you can't stream below 3000. That's a load of bahonkus, right? Now, in OBS, there are quite a few settings that you can change, that you can tweak. There's advanced settings. There's all these things you can do. If you do want to know what my settings are for low bitrate streaming, hit me up. Because, yeah, it's not like a simple task. But, yes. So, there are options if you don't have great internet. I mean, exhibit this. I was going to say exhibit A again, but I won't. Exhibit this. But yeah, I mean, it still looks good. M asked, Nergy, would you eat Swedish food on stream if I sent some? Yeah, unless it's like pickled herring or something weird. I don't know what Swedes eat, but yeah. Just don't send him strumming. We don't want a plane crash. I don't know what that is. Swedish meatballs? Oh, yum. Yes, yes, definitely. It is fish, isn't it? Exploding fermented fish. Ew. Probably for a quarter of the price you'd get it in Australia. Lovely. What do you pay for net each month, Nergy? Okay, so Shin. Mobile plan is about, I think my mobile plan for that data pack that I've got so I can stream off it is about 70 AUD. So for $70 I get unlimited calls, texts. I get 40 gigabytes at max speed, like unshaped. So 40 gig gets me through like 1 week of streaming, maybe, if I'm lucky, if I keep them short. And then I get unlimited data at 1.5 megasecond, shaped to that, but unlimited. So that's the plan I'm on at the moment. Anything else would absolutely break the bank. $70 was actually the most reasonable, decent price. The only reason it's so decent is it was BYO mobile, so I had to bring my own mobile phone, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah. So that's what I pay for my phone internet that I use for streaming. That's how committed I am to this. Other than that, landline internet's like maybe 50, and we get, I think we get a terabyte of downloads and that shitty speed, 1.5 down, 0.8 up. No thanks. But yeah, that's welcome to Australian internet. Ugh, my nose. Ah, okay. Jam Chris asks, number 4. What are some of your favorite moments from your stream? That's a good question. Limited data, that's for... Oh, yeah, I forget you Europeans don't have data limits. Supposedly I'm getting NBN in like a month and a bit. Oh. Anyway, favorite moments from your stream. Okay, so favorite moments... I would... Oh, that's a toughie. I probably should have thought about this one. I want unlimited data. Yeah, who doesn't? Favorite moments? Well, I mean, I'm going to give you the PC answer because I can't think of any off the top of my head. Every moment streaming is my favorite moment of streaming. Like, genuinely, I love what I do. I can't get enough of it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it because I'm not doing it for the money, that's for sure, because there's not enough of that to survive on. I just love it. I love what I'm doing. I mean, some of my favorite moments are all those clip moments, like when games bug up, when you do something incredible and the chat's there and they're like, oh man, you just did that stuff. That's the sort of thing that makes me excited. I think that's more what he means. But yeah, like crazy headshots in Fortnite, Blood Bowl plays that were insanely low chance, just... I mean, one of the biggest ones was I got a 500-man host from Dreads. He's a Hearthstone streamer. And from Nanny Haichu as well. She's Forson's Sheila, or was. I was like, damn, 500 people. But yeah, mainly all you get is trolls when they raid that many people to you. And number 5, what keeps you motivated? Motivation for me comes from within. Like I don't force it on people, but I'm a Christian, and that's where my positivity comes from. Like that keeps me happy. That keeps me like sane, sort of thing. But I mean, streaming, it takes its toll. It's not an easy feat. Everyone can stream, but not everyone can stream well. And I know a lot of people can't stream consistently. And I mean, my goal is to make this my only job one day. Like, I would love for that to be the case. But in the meantime, I mean, I'm building my stream. Every stream I do is helping to build the community. And if I don't give my best, if I don't stand out above everyone else, it's not gonna take off, you know? And so the last little piece of this puzzle is NBN. Some days I have rage quit stream. Absolutely. Especially when internet issues happen or PC issues. Oh, they are just... But, I mean, you take it all in stride. Some days are worse than others. Some days are great. Some days are fantastic. Some days your chat is popping and yeah. And then some days it's just like, You going to bed, Em? Good night. Much love to you. Look after yourself. But yeah, that's what keeps me motivated. I mean, it is a grind. I'm on that partnership grind. But yeah, keep it positive. Make sure you look after yourself outside of stream as well. Like working out is something I do. Not very much, but I do it just as like stress release and to keep myself in good shape. Take regular breaks. Get up and move around a little bit. Always have water next to you while you stream. It's important to stay hydrated while you do this. And, I mean, yeah, just do it so long as it's a positive thing in your life. As soon as it becomes a negative, if you don't look forward to streaming, if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, if you're in it for the money, stop. Just stop. Take a break. Come back to it. Like that may actually, that may help you. Sometimes taking a break gets you refocused, re-energized. Sometimes you lose that focus. Can you drink water straight from the tap or do you buy bottled water? No, we drink straight from the tap. Why? Why do you ask that? That's a strange question, Shin. Oh, right. Not can you, do you? Right. As in, like, is the water clean coming from the tap? Okay. Forgive me. For those of you that don't know, I work a full-time job on top of streaming, FYI. And I did a 12-hour stream. So my work cycle goes 12-hour day shift, so 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., 12-hour day shift, and then 12-hour night shift, 12-hour night shift, so 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., going the other way. So I do 4 shifts, and then have 4 off. And so I've just gotten off this... That's the wrong finger. I've just gotten off this shift. So I did a 12-hour shift last night, got home this morning at 7 a.m, started the stream 7:30. I'm pretty tired, so forgive me for stumbling and blah, 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 blah. Okay, KB Goodness asks, moving on to the next question, so stop babbling. KB Goodness asks, what's the one bit of advice that Nergy today would give to Nergy just starting out streaming if he had the chance to? One bit of advice? Oh, that's a good question, KB. I like it. What did I used to do? So, there's a couple of tips I'd say. First and foremost, don't ever advertise yourself in someone else's channel. Ever. There is no excuse to ever do it. If that person brings it up and asks you about how your stream was or something, sure, talk about it, but don't go on. Don't be like, oh, hey, I've just started out streaming too. You know? Pardon my French. I hope there's no young people watching this. No, if you're watching this, profanity warning. Yes, don't ever advertise. Don't ever self-advertise. It's a middle finger to whoever's streaming. It's like you're trying to captivate their chat. Be like, hey, you know what, chat? I also stream. You should come and watch me instead of this guy. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. It's a dick move. And everyone will pretty much ban you. I try and give people a chance. But yeah, hold on. I'll pause that. I'll pause that question, KB. I'll come back to it. Shin, serious question before I leave. Have you ever tried drugs? And I don't mean alcohol or tobacco.
A powerful ally.
Hey!
You their strength.
Big boy Jaxie, thank you so much for that host, buddy. Welcome. That is one of the things I would say also. Bit of advice I would give starting out Nergy. When people do things, follow. When people host you, sub. Make a deal out of it. Say thank you. No, like the notification pops up, they see it, but they want you to react to it. Make sure that you acknowledge people, right? Make them feel welcome, make them feel wanted, make them feel like they're the only person in the room. That's right. Love it. Terms of service, Shin. I mean, isn't that if he does it on stream? Yeah. I mean, I have in the past. I have tried the marijuana when I was in Amsterdam. I tried that in Amsterdam, but I won't talk too much about that. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying I have in the past. Let's skate past terms of service just in case. But good question, Shin. Good question. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we should check on that. Anyway, Cold F6 TV says, "Are you my dad?" No, I have no children. I have no children, though. That's it. But yes, in the past, Shin, I have. Fluxy says, "Nergy, what do you do if no one is typing in chat while you're gaming?" Now, that's a really good question coming from Fluxy. Jax, it's so good to see you, though, brother. Thank you so much for the host. Welcome to everyone from Jaxie's chat. You're a champion. You're a champion. I appreciate it. Now, that's it. See you all. See you later, Shin. So good to have ya. I'll see you next time. Now, what was the question? Fluxy, what do you do if no one... All right. So this is one of the hardest things with streaming. It's definitely one of the things I've stumbled with in the past. And this also answers KB's question again. When your chat is quiet, that's okay. It doesn't mean no one's watching. People probably have you on lurk. There may be no one watching. That's fine. I gotta go get some food. I'll be lurking. Keep killing it, Nergy. Vudo, you keep on keeping on, buddy. Really appreciate your support. I love your face. Pardon my French, just dying a little over here. When chat is not moving, you have to keep it moving. Now, there's a few things that go into this. First and foremost, get good moderators. And I don't mean buy them, don't bribe them. Find good people that help keep you energized, that talk to you, keep chat moving, that welcome people in if you're busy. Love your face too. Yeah, like Combat Wombat, Ando, all my mods. When they come in, they say hey. They're like, "Oh, people are here." They chat to all the people that are in my own chat, so that if I'm playing Fortnite or something, if I'm busy, they still feel engaged. So good moderators is always important. Secondly, always have some talking going on. Now, I don't mean like inane babble, and it's fine to pause. It's fine to have like brief breaks. But think about it. If you go into someone's stream, if you go in there and the streamer's just doing this, how boring is that? You just got bored, didn't you? I know you did. That is such a boring thing to come into. That is the #1 stream killer. And definitely answers KB's question. Bit of advice Nergy today would give to Nergus12 way back when. Talk about what you're doing. Talk about your thought process. Talk about what happened in your day. Talk about what dream you had last night. What you're eating for dinner tonight. What you're looking forward to. Anything. Talk about any old shite. People love it because people engage with you. And I mean, it's hard. It's not always an easy thing to do. That's a big challenge. That's one of the major hurdles I think new streamers actually come across, is keeping their chat engaged when it's not poppin'. When there's like 2 viewers and one of them's lurking and the other one's playing something or whatever. Chat doesn't move, but that's okay. So long as, if people come into your stream and they go, this guy's entertaining. Even if you're just sitting there playing going, you can't tell me that's not entertaining. That's Oscar gold. But you gotta take it all in stride. You'll get trolls, you'll get shitty people that'll come in and be like, try and spew their hate at you. Just let it. One of the best things I would say actually is to Nergy from the original days, Nergus12, sorry, is don't let trolls get to you. In fact, play along. That's 100% the best way I've found to deter trolls. And it's not always easy, especially when you're overtired like this. But yeah, actually one of my longest subs and current moderators originally came in to troll my stream. And I played along. And he was like, oh, he actually seems alright. and continued watching. And that was like years ago now. So, I mean, don't like get all defensive as soon as someone says, oh, you're shit at this game. Just go, huh, yeah, I am kind of shit at this game. That's fine though. I'm not perfect. How's your day going? And then they go, he didn't rise to my bait. He's not angry. He didn't salt at me. Ah! What do I do? I'll hit follow. That'll scare him. Pro tips from Nergus12. Whoops. Thanks a million for doing this, Nergy. You are most welcome, KB. And I mean, we're all out of questions. That has been 30 minuten. I don't see any other questions, so... I mean, guys... My chat's always an AMA, though. So if you ever want to come by, come say hey. It's been a pleasure. Keep on smiling. Oh, and also, you know what helps? Having a cute-ass dog. Lila bed? Having a cute-ass dog. Hello, baby. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hey, you Zara. Oh, 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 oh. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. All right, I'm gonna resume my stream now, so thank you for coming along. Thank you for putting your questions into the AMA. Hope you enjoyed this video.